chat, no job, no mask, no ride, no smile, no expression. It's mask aside. I got the COVID blues and I'm blue as I can be. Well, they're taking my freedom and they're stealing our lives.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Gerald Celente, and it's Tuesday, November 23rd, 2021. And your new Trends Journal's out. That's right. Vax War, the shot heard around the world. And that's what it is, man. The shot, I gotta be proper. And women, like amen and a women. Yeah. Yeah, the shot heard around the world. The Vax War. This is unprecedented. And again, in your Trends Journal this week, it's all detailed. What's going on in Austria, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Germany, one country after another. What does this mean to the economy? And how could the markets keep going up under this kind of ridiculous pressure? Again, if you have a third of the people that aren't going to get vaccinated, and you have all of these mandates that restrict them of their freedom, how can the economy go up when you're losing a third of your people not going into a lot of restaurants, not going into theaters, conventions and trade shows? I don't think they have those anymore. Oh, and in some countries, you can't go into a hotel unless you're vaccinated. You can't stay at one. So this thing's going to go down hard. And again, it's all detailed in the Trends Journal. And today is the 23rd. Oh, yesterday was November 22nd. November 22nd, 60 years ago, they assassinated JFK, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. I remember the date. Do you know, not a peep in the toilet paper record, the New York Times, about the 60th year of the anniversary of the death. Every year they never talk about it. Gone. Wall Street Journal, not a peep from the prostitutes. Oh, what will the legacy be? That's the kind of shit they throw out when they say, like a murderous scumbag like Obama, what will his legacy be? Oh, what will Bill Clinton's legacy be? Oh, he got caught with his dick in the mouth of some chick. Oh, that legacy? They could care less about you. Not a word about it. And I was fortunate enough to meet John Connally. John Connally was the governor of Texas. You see the pictures of him leaving, the city hall. They're smiling. They're as happy as can be. He wanted to meet me because in my book, Trend Tracking, which came out in '89, I had forecast a new third party, and someone like Ross Perot would be the candidate. Here's a picture of me, him and his wife, in front of the book depository. Yeah, that's me in 1992. This is their first time back since the assassination. And there's the window up there where allegedly Oswald killed Kennedy. And we're parked, that's the side of the building. We were parked out in front in a limousine. And he's telling the story of what happened that day. And it was me, Rama Fox, who was Larry King's girlfriend at the time, and John J. Hooker, the guy that put the meeting together, who got Ross Perot on Larry Hooker, and Pat Cadell, who was a pollster. And I know that both Cadell and Hooker, may they rest in peace. And Connally and Nellie start telling the story what happened that day. And I'm not going to go into it now. But as we're walking back into the Anatole Hotel, he looked at me and he said, I read your book, Trend Tracking. He said, fine piece of work. And he said, I know your heart's in the right place. He said, but you don't have a clue what's going on. And neither do the American people. That's right. We don't have a clue what's going on. This is John Connally, who was the governor, the Democratic governor, and then became the Treasury Secretary under Nixon when they did away with gold, taking the dollar, the gold standard. All right? Telling me that if the people knew what was going on, there'd be a revolution. That was then. Look how it's gone down now. Now we have the vax war. Yep. Here's your cover. The shot heard around the world. Yeah, not the shot in Lexington. That was about our freedom. This is a shot that's taking our freedom away from us. All the data is in your magazine. We've detailed this. There's no one anywhere, any place that's detailed the COVID war better than we have. You go back to our magazine going back to January 28th. The COVID war. Yeah, coronavirus. 106 dead in China. 1.4 billion still alive. New Black Plague. All right? Herd immunity, nobody talks about that. The herd, it's gone. Oh, well, with the variant, you can't have herd immunity. Oh, about all the people that get vaccinated that get it again. This is a true war, and it's global. So going back to your Trends Journal, we're looking at the economic implications in detail, geopolitics, what's going on, and there's a lot going on. And again, great article by Gregory Mannarino and wonderful Trends in Technocracy, Why the Science is the Worst Cult of All by Joe Duran, and This Week in Surveillance. And we have Trends in Cryptos. The crypto market's gone down. Yeah, when I came on the air, Bitcoin was like about $58,000, $57,000. So it's not gold. Boy, took a real big hit. Why? Well, last week it was going up because they said that they're going to keep Powell in and everything will be okay. And now Powell's going to stay in. The bankster bandit, that, by the way, we also did a number of articles about that as well, about the bankster bandits and what they're doing. And now gold and silver prices have gone down. And again, the Wall Street crime gang. Yep, that's the article. And that's who they are. The facts are there. So, again, on gold and silver, it's very simple. Interest rates go up, the value is going to go down. As other commodities go down when they're in dollars, because they're dollar-based. So it takes a lot of the other currencies that are going way down. Hey, like that Turkish lira, it's only going away to nothing. Yeah. And what does it mean? When all else fails, they take you to war. And what's going on with Israel and Iran heating up? Oil prices? Oh, wait a minute. Biden came down and said they're going to put out 50 million barrels or something, Well, we put the data down there. It adds up to nothing. And oil prices went up. Brent crude went up today 3.6%. Even though they're dumping oil out. So what does that mean? And again, Trends in Survivalism by Bradley Steiner. Look what's going on. And we said this would happen. When people lose everything and have nothing left to lose, they lose it. Hey, you want to go shopping over there in San Francisco area? Those little dicks, the little Dick Dorsey, the little Dick Zuckerberg, the no-dick hunk. Yeah, the first ones to lock down everywhere, and look what they did. Again, we detail this in the Trends Journal going back to February 2020. Oh, yeah, work at home, work at home. Oh, yeah, little Dorsey was going to go to South Africa. Oh, I'm staying home. I'm staying home. I'm not going to. Oh, everybody stay home. Everybody stay home. And look what they've done to San Francisco. Yeah, you left your heart in San Francisco. You better bring a gun when you go to San Francisco because they're looting and robbing the joint. Bradley Steiner's article, Survivalism every week. You better learn how to stand up and fight for your rights. And you're going to learn how to fight for your life. I see the streets out here, man, they're getting ugly all the time. The rich are getting richer. Your inflation numbers are there. Happy Daisy here again in Latin America. Woof! Inflation skyrocketing, economy's going down. Migrant issues around the world. Anyway, this thing's going to go down really big, really hard. Again, trends on the global economic front about what they're doing with oil. In Europe, they're going, coal's making a comeback, like we said, and what it means. Japan dumping more cheap money in. What are the implications of this? It's all in your Trends Journal and more. And again, the shot heard around the world. Who would have ever believed this? Look at the people that are taking to the streets in protesting in Austria. They're bringing the numbers way down. They're well over 50, 100, well over 50,000 turned out. And they're saying 35. And you read other articles that say thousands turned out. And again, this is very interesting. Take a look at the pictures of the people that are protesting. No youngsters. I remember hearing the bullshit. Oh, the young people will change it. Oh, fuck off. You don't know shit when you're young. You don't have the balls when you're young. You don't know what life is when you're young. They're not out there. It's older people that are protesting this. Hey, look who signed the Declaration of Independence and put together the Constitution. It wasn't kids. Oh, my kid is so amazing. Oh, no, she's so special. Fuck off. We better fight. We are in the fight for and a peaceful fight. And that's why I started the Universal Church of Freedom, Peace, and Justice. And the vaccine religious exemptions, boom. They're doing great. They're doing great. Maybe all the ones we got, maybe one or two, they got rejected, and we're helping them fight. And as a matter of fact, we're winning the fight because when we help those, and they're all there, the people are saying, thanks to you, we got it. So we're fighting for this. And again, your Trends Journal, the more subscribers we have, the more we can do. We're in this together. United we stand, divided we fall. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happens. There's no magazine that comes close to this. Nothing. We're giving every ounce of energy we have to bring freedom, peace, and justice back to this world as these low-life little, can't use the word, so I'll say bitches and bastards are robbing it from us. Little Danny Andrews. How can you take orders from this little piece of gutless shit? A little scumbag. How can you take orders from this little fucking freak? And look what they're doing in Australia. You got a case? Whoop. Put him in a concentration camp. That's right. One clown after another telling us what to do. United we stand, divided we fall, and we're fighting. We are uniting. Again, the church, freedompeacejustice.com, 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 and the Trends Journal, very simple, trendsjournal.com. Thanks for tuning in, and happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans that what we used to be thankful for. And it breaks my heart to see what's happened to this country. I'm not thankful for this. I'm not thankful, and I will not take orders from little scumbags. This is Gerald Celente, and that's your new Trends Journal. Good night. The COVID-19 war has changed the world, but who's prepared? What's next? It's in your Trends Journal. Trends Journal subscribers are prepared. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happens. From the world leader in trend forecasting.